YouTube, welcome to week 31. It's probably going to be a real short vlog. There's really not much to update this week. As far as just new things, so far, my belly feels like it's stretching all the time, especially when I'm sitting. It's like just a constant tug. It almost feels like someone's pulling your arm, like that kind of tug feeling, except for it's in my belly, and it's kind of more so up towards like the middle of my belly, like kind of where my ribs would be, I guess. But yeah, it's like up at the top, and that is where I'm getting my stretch marks. So I'm pretty sure it's my skin stretching. It's very uncomfortable. It doesn't hurt, it just is extremely uncomfortable. Yes, my son is being a little terror today, so he's gonna sit with me. So that's something that's been new this week. I'm hoping like I don't get a ton of new stretch marks, but if I do, it's, you know, like, what's it gonna hurt? But they took about a year to heal, to where they kind of are starting to blend in with your skin. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't want new ones, is because I already have them, and to have new ones, it would just take another year for them to heal. Heartburn is still awful. Sometimes I wake up 2 or 3 times a night and I need to take something for it. So it's been pretty bad. It hasn't gotten to the point where it gets in my throat, like the acid gets in my throat and where I cough and can't breathe. That happened probably about 3 times when I was pregnant with him. And I would wake up gasping for air because I literally could not breathe. It was that bad. So luckily that has not happened yet. Hopefully it doesn't. And those would be the nights that I wouldn't have taken anything for my heartburn. And so it was my own fault, really, because I could have prevented it. So I've been taking something every night. But yeah, other than those 2 things, there's really nothing new. Did I have a doctor's appointment? Yes, I did have a doctor's appointment. She said the heartbeat was in the 150s. I'm measuring 2 weeks ahead, so I'm measuring at like 33 weeks right now, which she knows is normal for me because with him I measured anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks ahead all the time, so she's not concerned. But she said she might go ahead and do another ultrasound later on if I continue to measure ahead, just to make sure everything's okay. That'd be kind of cool if they do decide to do that, but I'm not gonna like put my hope into it just because I don't want to get excited and then have them not do that. So, but yeah, everything was really good with my doctor's appointment, and it was really quick. In fact, I don't know if I mentioned, but my doctor is actually pregnant too. She's due a week before me, so she definitely won't be the one to deliver me, which it's okay. I figured probably my chances of having her there when I go into labor anyway was probably very low odds. But yeah, she definitely won't, because she's going to be having a child of her own. Just trying to think if there's really anything new. As far as eating goes, I'm still kind of really picky at what I eat. Mostly I just eat sandwiches, just plain ham and cheese sandwiches on just like the real cheapy fluffy white bread. That's about the only thing that really just ever sounds good. Nothing else ever sounds appetizing, so that's kind of annoying. I really thought I'd be over that by now, but I have also noticed when I do eat, it seems that I get full pretty quick, and I'm assuming that's because my stomach doesn't have a whole lot of room anymore. But I also have noticed that I get hungry really late at night, like, so probably like up until 1 or 2, if that's how late I'm staying up. I get hungry all the way up until I go to bed. So that's kind of annoying as well. That's been kind of frustrating, just always being hungry but then not being able to eat very much. But I guess that makes sense because, like I said, the baby's probably getting really big by now. I'm not sure. I think they're supposed to be around 4 pounds, I think, this week, which is pretty cool. My nephew was only born at, I think, 2.5 pounds, because he was born at 28 weeks, and he survived, and he's doing awesome. So that is totally like awesome to know that my baby's at least 4 pounds. So if I were to go into labor, the chances of him surviving would be really high. So that's kind of cool. Guess I'll do my belly shot and measurement, and that will be it. I have to pull my pants up because they fall down. Very like round around the edges, which I always am usually, but even more so. My belly button pops all the way when I'm sitting down, but not when I'm standing up, but it does when I sit down. I'm at 54.5, it looks like. Make sure it's all the way around. Yeah, 54.5. So I think I gained like maybe 3/4 of an inch. Baba. He has the baby. He calls the baby Baba. Which he's never had a bottle like in his life, so the first time he said it, me and my husband both looked at each other and were like, Baba, where's he getting that from? And then he ran over to my belly and started patting it, and so we kind of put 2 and 2 together. That's what he calls the baby. But I just actually gave him a bath, and he patted his own belly and said Baba, so I think he's a little confused. I don't think he really knows what that means. But also at the doctor's appointment, they weighed me. I'm at 236, so that's a total of 26 pounds I've gained altogether, which I'm okay with. I really don't care how much I gain, because I'm just going to work really hard after I have them to get it off. So whatever I gain doesn't even bother me. I don't even care. I'm not paying attention. I'm not stressing myself out over it. I really am not even worried. But I think 26 pounds is pretty reasonable for being 31 weeks. Yeah, so, anyway, can you say bye-bye? Can you say bye-bye? Say bye. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Bye, YouTube.